Okay. So Aisha Kayhatri. Aisha was born into a wealthy Indian family, and while she spent most of her life in lavish manners, with well-attained gardens, the pollution plague in her country did not evade her notice. Okay, so she's sort of a recycling expert. She can build a sewage treatment plant, which +1 water per turn if the city has at least 4 population. Not sure if I've got any with +4 population. I'll have to have a look into that. Let's have a look at that now, actually. Has we got any? It's got 3 population. Oh, 2, sorry, 2 on that one because the robot doesn't count. And this one has 5 population, so I could build one here. What does her thing do? +1 water for every 4, but adjacent population provides -1, so it's probably not as good as I was hoping for. But converting 3 silicates into 10 titanium, that would be useful if I had silicates, but now I just use them all. Removing a rock provides 1 titanium as well, so that's a useful specialisation, and you keep hold of specialisations throughout the rest of your game, so that's a useful one to consider. Construct mines cost 25% less resources, that's very useful straight away. But this guy's a bit of a shady global warming kind of guy. Henry's industrial empire has often been criticised for not complying with global emission guidelines. He enjoys great popularity among the population of rural North America. Where his steel mills and coal power plants create jobs for millions of working class families, but the rest of the world frowns on his disregard for the environment. To improve his image, he offered to support the Martian terraforming process by filtering out the excess CO2 produced by his factories and shipping them to Mars. Where increased global warming is a boon rather than a curse, here his dirty approach to industry would actually be welcomed. So he actually has boosts onto atmosphere and heat, which would be very useful, and he also reduces the cost of some of the mines as well, which is even more useful. Choose mine immediately produces 5 heat, 5 atmosphere, as well as -25 support. I'm not probably going to use that one very much, but CO2 imports I would definitely use to get +4 atmosphere and heat. And you get Explorer as well. I'm going to go for Henry this time, I think. Just because he's a little bit of a weird looking dude, and it's just an interesting character, I think, to try and look into. Research projects. Oxygen factory. Not a bad idea. More habitation module to give you +1 population. Another one not too sure about. Haven't got the food for it at the moment. Insect farm, -6 support to turn is too much. It's +3 food is a nice boost, but it's a great risk. And I'm like, not worth it. I'm going to go for the oxygen factory because we're not far off of building that anyway. Water's quite a good one we can actually use as sparing material. It's not something you majorly need. I'm getting +1 here anyway. If I can build this one here, I can get that water as well. And then move this power onto this one. This is the next target. I need to get this one. Okay, I can explore another area. 3 power, do it. +5 power, +2 titanium. Let's have a look at... I can do some atmosphere stuff. He's got +3 somewhere from somewhere. I don't know where I got that from. But anyway. You don't gain much, but it's useful. Or I can explore. I want to see what's in these 2 areas actually, so let's see if I can... Ooh, -5. Is that because we're in a clouded area? Yeah, we can't do that yet then. In that case, I think I'm just going to do the CO2 imports and gain the +4 and +4 there. So let's go for that, and we'll go from there. Next turn. Ooh, hello, a billionaire's idea. A tech mogul provided us with a blueprint for an innovative nuclear-powered oxygen factory. While it's incredibly effective at producing oxygen, a design flaw in a reactor causes radiation to leak into the environment. This will increase the radiation level in the region. Adjacent population provides -3 support, so you don't want to be anywhere near that, and increases radiation by the city by 1. But it does give you +2 atmosphere and oxygen. It's a fairly cheap resource, in fact you get 20 titanium for it. But it's another risk and reward thing, and the 50+ support is so much more useful at this stage, especially when I'm losing 17 at the moment, so I'm going to take that. I've got enough titanium to build another one of these to get power, or a space hotel to get +10 support back up per turn. I think I've got to go for the power. That's my only option on that one, I think. There's a spot here I could probably put it on. Let's do that. Excellent, and then at least we're back up to +3 power, and that gives us a bit more chance to explore a bit more without any more risk. Let's take this one. +5 science, +2 titanium, 3 trinitium. Tritium? Tritium? I don't know how to say it. I have no idea. I've got an area I can convert to silicates as well. I've got this whole lava tube thing I could use. I'm just waiting for the food now, I think, so I can get this area and get these 2 spots. That is the target. I can build a bacteria spreader, which I think I'm going to do. Does that give me boosts of that? No. Oh no, that needs to be into one of these areas. I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to do it. I actually need to expand a bit further. That does give me a bit of a problem though. Oh, actually, I've got a spot here I could expand to without any risk, so that could be useful. Let's go for the next turn and see what the options we get. Sandstorms. The storm in New Mbana whipped through rough stands against the facades of your buildings. It damaged the structural integrity of the tuber farm. Okay, where is it? There it is. It's damaged, so I need to repair it. It's going to cost me 5 nitrates, which I've got plenty of, so let's use that. Lucky it was only 1 building. Sometimes you get like 5 or 6 buildings at once and it just kills you off big time. Don't want that. So extra free rover exploration, probably a very useful one at this point. Bacteria spreader to help spread further areas, but I don't need that yet. I'm not even using it, so it's not even worth the risk. And a robot hub where I can expand into 2 areas, but I will lose minus on the happiness every time I explore. So I think I'm going to go for the rover exploration one for this turn. I'll take that on. CO2 factory, I'm going to actually put that down now, I think, because I'm going to run out of turns to use it otherwise. Let's whack that down there. We're going to use quite a lot of resources to do it, but that will start producing heat and atmosphere, which will help us boost up those areas and give us more options for better gains in these areas once it start using it in certain locations. So very useful. From this point it's going to be tough deciding where to go. I ain't got enough power to use these areas. Okay, so in this case, let's use the CO2 imports. Save the power for the turn, gain 4 atmosphere and 4 heat for free. Sounds like a good fair swap to me. So I've effectively gained 5 on each of those on this last turn, which is useful. I've already done that, so let's skip a turn. More bacterias. Okay. Metallantians get +1 titanium per turn if a climate zone has a city. Quite strict on what the rules need for that one. 1 temperature. Don't think I have any with 1 temperature. Not far off of it, so that one we get next turn. Yes, the only option I have is this one here for that 1 heat. That when this gets to 30 in 21 turns time, at the moment, it will be useful. But what's this one? Oxygen 1 science per city. If climate zone has a city, so oxygen is the other option. Nowhere near in this area. In fact, we're on like minus on both areas, so that's not good. None in this area where I want to build either. For this one, sorry. So I need to up the oxygen somehow. This area could be useful for that though. It's quite a difficult one to decide what to go for here. I think I'm going to look in more the temperature one because I think I can get this area up on the temperature quicker than I can get the oxygen up. So I'm going to take that first one and this one to get titanium per turn if a climate zone has a city. I think I'm going to take that for a free titanium. That's quite useful. Oxygen factory I can build now because I've got the water. So that'll give me +1 oxygen as well as with the atmosphere. So I think I'm going to do that as well. But I ideally don't want to build it there. I think I might have to though. In the other city, is there any space there? No, it gets properties, so I can't do that. I'll just lose too much happiness, which I'm already am. I'm minus 17. I need to find some areas of more happiness. I also need to conserve the power I've got. Oh, I do have a free exploration though. Any power boosts here? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, there's one there. Let's go for that one because that's only 3 turns and it gives a little bit of a boost as well. +3 power for free, +2 titanium for free, and +30 support. Take that, and there's some extra areas of titanium here, so that's really useful. And a city next to it, which has 2 +1 food planes as well, which is very good for fertile soil. It's all coming up Millhouse.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Let's do it. Oxygen factory. I might save it for the next turn, or 2 turns, where I can build it. I can build it in a new city, so that's the only thing I'm thinking. I can build it in a new city. This is getting tough now to decide what to do. Ideally, I want the atmosphere and oxygen really quickly, and I just don't think I'm going to get it in time otherwise. I'm going to keep saving this and using atmosphere and heat, because if I can get that 1 heat, I can do quite a few things. Because I can boost this up with the medallions, get an extra 1 titanium to help build some other items. I've got loads of science now, which is useful. I've just got nowhere to put it. That's a problem. If I can get the lava tube, I can probably take the titanium there as well. That's quite a useful one. I might try and explore this area, to be fair, so I can get this one. Let's skip the next. Oh, we can take a research. We can take another oxygen factory if I wanted. Soil factory. Let's take that. That's what I wanted. Probably put that here or here actually, or move this one. I'm gonna move this one over, and I can move that into that spot. That'll do. I need to get some nitrates. I need to get rid of this, and I will take the science instead because I've got loads of that. Do that. Then we're getting +1 nitrates as well, and that'll boost us up to get the 22. It's going to take a while, but we might get some on the way.